Toffee TV, it's the match preview. Everton versus Sunderland in the Carabao Cup. Carabao? I don't know. League Cup. Sunderland, Everton's old boys. Quite a lot. Now this is a game. This is a game that we've got to win. We have got to win this game. What else can you say? There's got to be a win on Wednesday night, and it's got to be comprehensive for me to alleviate any of the doubts that are lingering at the moment, because we've just played the tough fixtures, certainly the tough fixtures on paper. This is a great opportunity to get back to winning games, and we've got to take it.
Yeah, definitely. We've got to. It's there can be no excuses here. We sat here 12 months ago. We were unbeaten. We were on a good little run. We had Norwich City, and we were on. Well, we'll make some changes, and we'll beat them. We'll move on, and we did make changes, and so did they, and we got beat. And it started a horrendous run.
The wheels fell off,
didn't it? It started a run of 1 win in 10. At the moment, we don't look like we can buy a win anyway. But this is the perfect opportunity. You know, we're at Goodison. We've been away for the last few games. We've had poor results, and it's a chance for us. He'll make changes, of course he will, but it's a chance for us to get that winning feeling back again, and we simply have to do it.
Yeah, and it's a chance to make positive changes as well. John Joe Kenny looks like he could be playing. He's cancelled this trip to go and see Harry Potter, and he's going to play for Everton by the looks of it. And didn't play for the under-23s, which is another sign that he'll play, because he could have played for the under-23s and been on the bench.
Yeah,
but I think he looks like he's going to start the game.
I think Oumar alluded to that in his press conference before Manchester United. He was asked about him. He, to be fair to Oumar, he did say United he didn't feel was the right game to throw him in at, but he said he's a talent and he will be involved next week. There's games coming up, so I think he will play, and I think it's right that he plays now. I think we've had a look at Holgate there, we've had a look at Martina there. Let's have a go with Jonjo, and it's a chance for him to grab it.
It's a chance for him to definitely kickstart or get his Everton career going. 4 home games in a row. That's why, I mean, this is why we've got to win. We've got to win anyway. But the fact that it's the first of 4 games at home, we win this one, roll into Bournemouth for next minute. If you can get on, we can get on a run. Yeah. And let's say we win all 4 games. Which to be fair, we should win all 4 games.
I expect us to win.
Well, we should be winning all 4 games if we spent all that money and we're going where we want to go. Okay, it hasn't been pretty, but we've got to win all 4 by hook or by crook. And it's a good chance for him to play well at a level against a team at a level which really he should be good enough to play, because he's seen all his mates go and sign on loan for championship teams, so he could have easily have done that, but he stayed because the manager obviously thinks there's a chance for him. So he's playing against the same kind of players that Kieran Dowell plays every week, and obviously there's players that Sunderland do are loan from us as well, so who won't be involved. So it's a good chance, and if he plays well, and if he does play well, and hopefully he does, and the crowd get behind him, which hopefully he will, because we all want to see him in the team, then he could easily be in the team on Saturday. Get in there and make yourself
undroppable.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is he's got to get in, and if he gets the crowd behind him and he fits in well to the system, Ronald Koeman will start thinking, well, Martina's been good one way, not good defensively so far. Holgate's been decent defensively and not great going the other way. John Joe Kenny can do his job properly at right wing back or at right back and get some deliveries into the box. He might look and go, because to me, I've seen him half a dozen times now, and on those occasions he looks like Seamus Coleman. Yeah, he looks very similar to what Seamus, and Seamus is massive to us for the way we play. We're not a quick side, we're having him as an outlet, someone who wants to get forward and put balls into the box. We need to do something different, and it might be that spark that we had last season. Defensively, he still might have a little bit of way to go, but so the others, and some of them are experienced internationals. So
I think if he plays, it's positive straight from the start. Fans want to see him. Yeah. Fans want to see something a little bit different.
We don't want to roll up and just see the circle of shite, do we? And it's not quite that, but
Volume 2.
But we don't want to see. No, to be fair, we don't want to just turn up and see trying the same thing again. Although I feel as though the team has to be strong, and I think it will.
No, I think it will
because we've got good players. But I just think that gives a little bit of a different injection in it, and it gives the fans something to look at, something fresh, and go, let's see what this kid's got. Get behind him.
Captain of the under-23s. It actually shows there's a way. Again, there's a pathway, which is what we want as well. Another player who's got a good chance to hopefully relaunch his Everton career is Oumar Niasse.
Yeah.
Now, if we sat here a month ago, we would have just been like, well, he's going to Palace, and not interested, don't really want him at our club. But the way circumstances are at the moment, you can't not give this lad a chance, because we're not scoring goals. We don't look like we're scoring goals, and for me, it's only fair. Now, the lad has never complained, been a brilliant professional. He's back training with the first team. He might have gone up the pecking order somewhat, and I won't say anymore. No, that's it.
You love it, don't you?
We'll get shot. There's a chance
You're
now.
saying there's a difference in things.
There might be a difference in the.
Just leave that. Leave it there.
I'm not saying the more. I'm just saying there might be a difference with Niasse. It's only right, because you can't look at it and go. You can't be so stubborn that you say he's so bad that we can. No. I'm just saying.
No.
You can't say he's so bad that it doesn't matter what happens, he's not getting a chance. We've seen him score goals at Hull, and I don't think he's suddenly become a gifted player. But if he offers something different, that might spark other players into life, might get the pace, might get us up the pitch with a bit of pace that allows other players to get up the pitch and join in, then that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? And ultimately, if he plays and he's crap, you can't say, well, if we were to lose this game, it wouldn't be because Niasse was crap. It would be because we're crap. So he deserves a chance, and I just think, I wouldn't have been saying this a month ago, but looking the way we've played in the last few weeks, we look like we haven't got anyone to play up front. So
I think he went out to Hull and he done all right for them, and we are, of course, if you've got Romelu Lukaku or Oumar Niasse, you have Lukaku, but our circumstances have changed. Yeah, would we rather have Olivier Giroud? Well, on what we've seen of Niasse so far, of course we would. But what I can say is he's never moaned. He went to Hull, he was asked about Everton, and I think them journalists wanted him to go, I've been treated disgustingly, and he didn't. He went, I still hope I can play for Everton. I'm just come here to work hard and see what happens. Got on with it. He's come back. He wasn't part of the first team. He's gone into the 23s, scored a cup, scored at Chelsea when he won 3-0. They beat Spurs 4-1. The day after we got tongued 3-0, he got 2 against them and set another one up. So he's just putting the ball in the net. If this was a lad in the 23s scoring all these goals, you'd be going, why isn't he in our first team? Why isn't he given a go? And so I think what everybody needs to do is rip up what they think about him, the preconceptions. Get back into Goodison on Wednesday and just go, right, let's see what this lad's got. Get behind him, and who knows, if you get behind him, you might have a little bit of a player there. Don't get me wrong, he's not going to be, he's not going to turn out to be Ballon d'Or winner. But
if he plugs a gap,
he might come in and he might help us. And if he makes our team better because he's got a bit of pace, or because he just happens to find the ball at his feet in the box and puts it in the back of the net, I'm there all day with it. We haven't got that at the moment, and it's good. I like my team to have different options, and if Oumar Niasse can come in and give Everton a different option, then why not?
I like us to at least explore different options. Like you've just said, if it was a young lad and he was in the under-23s and he's scoring goals, you'd be saying, why isn't he getting a chance? So I think it's only right.
The key thing here, right, is Ronald Koeman knows that this is such a big U-turn, right? It's a big thing. he's trained, he's let him train with the first, or he's invited him back in with the first team, and now he might get a chance. That tells me he's looked at him and gone, right, he isn't that bad then. You know, when he might give us something different. Let's have a look at him.
The thing is as well about him is that when he came to us, I'm not saying he was thrown in at the deep end, but he was obviously not as good as we needed him to be. Right now, so that was 18 months ago. Now, over 18 months,
nearly more, mate. He's been here 2 years in January.
So in that time,
20 months.
He's played at Hull. He's played with the under-23s. Now maybe he's found his feet a little bit. Now he couldn't have found his feet in the Premier League, of course he couldn't, you know, with us. But he's found his feet at Hull, and maybe he's just got used to the speed because of training every day with Premier League players at Hull and now at us, and he's settled as well. I mean, when he came over, there was talk that you know, his missus lived in Manchester, and they had a bit of a dispute. He
had the sore wrist.
He had the sore wrist, and maybe he just. But now he's been here for a while. I'm sure he's used to living here, and he's settled to living here. And the only thing missing has been actually just playing football. Now he was in the away end at Old Trafford, which is mad. But if he's, I don't know why he would do that, other than maybe to just be like, I like it here. Okay, I'm not playing football, but I like it here.
But I want to do.
And I want to do well. Yeah, I want fans to see. I like that.
I want to stay.
I want to stay here and do well, and I like it here. And one way could be, you know, going in the, you know, I remember Tony Ibbott went in and away end, and everyone was, you know, they were loving it. He's obviously trying to. I'm just trying to think of the right. He obviously wants the fans on side. So when he gets that chance, we don't all go. Whereas I think the fans are on side with him now. The fans are like, you know what? We're willing to just give you a chance because you haven't kicked up a fuss. You haven't been a knobhead, and we really need you to do well. We really, really need you to do well. And I suppose that's half the battle.
Imagine if he come in and made a difference. And not saying he'd become the #1 striker, but imagine if you could go like Valencia last year and you go, I don't mind having him as the third choice striker. So he's on the bench and he'd come on and run for 20. That doesn't bother, because to have a good side, there's levels of, you're never going to have in an ideal world 4 top strikers. No. We're not until we're winning. And nowadays, I don't even think like Manchester City could have 4 world-class strikers who wanted to be at 2 on the bench the way it used to be. So you've got to have like you can have 2 good ones and then a couple that don't mind. Like Valencia didn't mind being sub, and he won us games.
Listen,
he might be, listen, this might look stupid on Wednesday night.
It might do, but he deserves.
But even Wednesday night's not enough.
No.
I would be giving him half a dozen, because we've got no option.
Again, we've got 4. He's another one though, with 4 games at home.
He can't play against Limassol.
So he plays in 3. You can play in 3 of the 4 home games, and you look at it and you go, well, he'll be at home. He'll have the backing of the fans. I think he will have the backing of the fans, and people are willing him to do well, because some of them feel like he's being badly treated, and then others are just like, well, fucking hell, what else have we got? You know what I mean? We're going to have to put him in. So I hope he's given a chance and he does well. And I hope what that does is, because there's players like Sandro as well, who I hope he plays in this game as well, because he needs a goal. He needs confidence. So I don't know if they would both start. I think that might be a bit risky, but you look at someone like Sandro, well, he needs this game just as much as Niasse does. Maybe classing as well. But I don't get me wrong, I don't want the team like all over the place. I want a strong side with a couple of like John Joe, maybe Niasse, or certainly Niasse gets half an hour or whatever. But I want to get through, because this is a genuine trophy that we can win if we, right? You know, you get through the first couple of rounds, next minute you're in the semi-finals, and you're like, you know what, we've seen other teams in the last few years just fluke their way there, and it can happen. So I hope we go strong. I hope a few people get a chance that haven't been given a chance. It wouldn't surprise me if Martina played left back and John Joe Kenny played right back. It really wouldn't. Or left wing back and John Joe right wing back. Holgate possibly a chance as a third centre back, possibly. And we're strong, but we have because Sunderland haven't been doing that well. They're a bit like us, but the Championship version. But they had to rip it all up. All the players left. They're having to bed in a new team, and it's taking time. And there's a lot of expectation, as there would be.
I don't think Simon Grayson will be that bothered about this game. I think he'll look at it and go, chance to give a couple of lads. I mean, Norwich done this last year.
Norwich done the same thing.
I don't know whether they've got quite the same quality Norwich had. And I think he'd be looking, going, give a few lads a game. Because they're 19th in the Championship at the moment, and he wants to get them on a same as us. We're 18th.
They've got a lot of games. I'm not really sure. But the difference with this time last year is last year we rolled into this game with all, we're sound us, and we dropped. We suddenly rested a couple, but when we rested a couple, we realised that what was underneath was shite, and
we rested the wrong.
And it led to a massively broke up Norwich team beating a broken up Everton team. And I think Wednesday's different because it's like we've got to win this game. We have got to win this game because if we don't,
he's under massive pressure.
And the other thing is, and again I keep on mentioning it, there's 4 home games. That means you've got your home fans breathing down your neck, and there's nothing worse than when you're playing shit and you're not winning games and you're at home. At least when you're away from home, you escape all that. But when you're at home, I mean, if you got into a circumstance where you've played 4 home games and let's say you haven't won any, imagine that last home game. People will be paying for them to go. I don't care about keeping your head and rationale and all that. If we got to that 4th home game and we hadn't won one,
we wouldn't have won in about 9 games.
People would be just going mental. Absolutely.
Some would.
Oh, I think.
Well, I think a lot because he's created that divide with his aloofness almost. But I don't know. I think there's good. We've got good enough players to mix it up and still have a strong squad. I think probably Klassen probably has to play like you've just said, but definitely I'd like to see Niasse given a go. I think Kenny will play, and I think it's an opportunity for us to go out and win the game and get that little bit of feeling back again and winning. Fans as well to get so we can rock up Saturday against Bournemouth with a bit of confidence going, we can do these today and let's get that winning feeling back.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a win. Hopefully John Joe Kenny plays well, cements himself there, and basically
Niasse fires a hat-trick.
Imagine Niasse got a hat-trick.
One will do. Just the win.
Yeah.
Win the game.
Just win the game.
Just the final word and we've won.
Get through it, win the game, and just put a smile back on Evertonians' faces, because if you don't, they'll be murder. Absolutely murder. Yeah, there you have it. That's our match preview. Listen, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, please. And if you want notifications when we've put a video out, click the little bell. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. It's great. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. We'll see you later.